Welcome to Car Talk. This is not talking about cars, this is talking inside of a car. Today's topic is about the growth mentality. I've realized as I've gotten older and read different kinds of articles and listened to podcasts by other successful entrepreneurs, I've realized that I have a growth mentality. I never really could identify it before because I didn't even know what it was. But I've realized for as long as I can remember that no matter what was going on in my life as far as business, success or not, I was always looking for more things all the time looking for more things. And even now, having finally a taste of some of the fruits of the success of the business, I find myself just wanting more all the time. And I've come to realize that it used to be about the money, and I hear people say this all the time, listen to Andy Frisella a lot, Gary Vee, that when you start down this path that's often about the money, then as time goes by, you realize it was never really about that because that's not what's going to fulfill you. And now that money's become much easier in my life, I realize that it's not that at all. It's the growth mentality, growing something from nothing to something, from something to something bigger, starting a new thing, growing an existing thing. The growth mentality is what I have. It's who I am, and the times in my past I've tried to fight it, it hasn't gotten me anywhere because I'm trying to fight who I am versus harness who I am, and it's a big difference in that ideology. If you harness who you are, it allows you to be yourself, and the good byproducts of that along the way. The growth mentality, people tend to be somewhat successful in business if they're willing to pair that with working hard. And you're always looking for something new, something bigger, something better, and then you realize after a while that the money is a byproduct of just trying to fulfill that need in your personality. And people, all different kinds of personalities, different wants, desires. People love certain things, people hate certain things, and when you try to fight who you are, all it does is make your life difficult and the lives of those around you difficult. Whereas if you can be yourself and harness yourself, you can oftentimes have a great source of things. So I've come to realize now that as my life's gotten easier and I do make a decent amount of money, that it's probably was never about the money. It was about being able to fulfill my need to grow something. And it's a growth mentality. I doubt it's ever going to go away. And I think whatever stage I'm at in my life, I think I'm going to feel that need in my heart and my head to grow something either bigger or from nothing to something. I don't know if it's ever going to go away. Maybe it will. People change over time. Maybe I'll be 50 and think I'm tired of this stuff. I just want to sit and relax and read a paper, watch TV, live life in VR, whatever the case may be. I might realize that as I get older because people change all the time. And what was how you wanted to live when you were 25 might now be how you want to live when you're 50. And that's perfectly okay. But trying to fight who you are and who you want to be is different, because who you want to be is not the same as who you are oftentimes. But fighting who you are is difficult. It's a difficult path. And people can change, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse, sometimes not really either way. But identifying that growth mentality in myself and being able to let that run and let the byproducts fall where they may has made me a lot happier, Karen, my wife, a lot happier, and allowed us to enjoy more of a lifestyle what we wanted, because it's no longer looking for money, it's about the feeling of the growth. And I have felt it for as long as I can remember, but now I actually know what it is, and I can identify that in myself as a part of my personality. And as Gary Vee would say, being self-aware is a extremely useful thing to have in your life. And I am now very self-aware that I have a growth mentality, and trying to fight that is just going to make me unhappy. And letting that thrive and run is going to allow me to impact people's lives, myself, my circle, strangers, in a positive way, because once it's no longer about the money, it allows you to really fulfill that need to grow, and the money is just a byproduct of the results of being yourself in that growth mentality. Very insightful day for myself today, self-aware. Car Talk, Tyler Douthit.